Devils? J-Dawg back to answer more goddamn questions. Got 2 goddamn paid skis. These came in yesterday, and then more so in the evening after I recorded video. So we're doing them today. None today, which is some horse shit, but the first one from yesterday is from Michael Prince. Paid question. He said, when I was in high school, I played the guitar often. When I wasn't working like you, I started working when I was 13. I miss playing, and I'm going to buy a guitar soon and start playing again. I was never in a band. I just enjoyed playing by myself and learning songs. My question is it a waste of time for a 40-year-old married man with kids to be practicing guitar when he is not at work? Should the only free time be spent on lifting weights, the kids, and chores around the house? Is a symptom of a man-child? No. I mean, I think that every goddamn person in this world should do what they enjoy doing. I mean, you're not on this planet to fucking just do the shit that you don't want to have to do. Just like you said, lifting weights. I don't think anybody's time should be lifting weights unless you enjoy it. Most people have no business even goddamn going to the gym, because let's face it, nobody goes with the exceptions. There's very few exceptions. When I say very few exceptions, I can count on one hand of how many people I've met in this entire world who the only reason they work out is because it's for health. Nobody trains for fucking health. That's just an extra benefit, and it's great. Technically, you should, but nobody does. And if you do, you're gonna fall fucking off. So the reasons they do is for either bodybuilding reasons, to look better. Even if you're not trying to be a competitive bodybuilder, you're trying to look better. You're bodybuilding. You're trying to get bigger, stronger, and leaner. That's bodybuilding. Just you may not be competing. Or powerlifting, they just love the strength aspect, or they're trying to get better at a sport. If you're not doing it for any of those 3 reasons, realistically, I think you're wasting your goddamn time. So I think most people don't do it if you don't like it. It's just what I enjoy. But I don't push it on people by no means. Personally, I think, I don't get how people don't like it. But people they like to go home, just smoke weed and drink beers. I think that's a complete goddamn waste of time. But who am I to fucking say, right? So I don't think any of those things you just said is the necessary. I think, do what makes you happy. I mean, but what makes you a goddamn man is taking care of your responsibilities. You said you're married, you have kids, you're doing what you need to for them, and you're making money, you're saving money, you're taking care of them, you do what you got to do to keep everybody happy. Outside that, dude, your time you shouldn't be asking no grown man what you should be able to do. If it makes you happy, you do that. It shouldn't even cross your mind. Fuck what anyone else thinks. Fuck what I think. If that's what you enjoy doing, you goddamn do that. That's what I goddamn do. It's just by default. I mean, I'm only into like 3 things in this world, and I'm into the triple M's, dude. I'm into money, metal, and muscle, brah. That's the good thing. When I say money, it's more so just business, being productive and making more business. I enjoy doing that. Like, I always talk about, if since shit like, when I retire, shit, let's cut the fucking shit. I'm never goddamn retiring. Now, granted, I'd like to get it to the point when I'm 60 years old, I'm not driving down to that dumbass warehouse and fucking babysitting anymore, running goddamn dog's daycare. I'd rather not be doing that. I'd rather be doing shit from a remote location. Realistically, that's probably not going to happen either. I'll probably just be grinding at that warehouse to the day I die. That's the reality of it. Kind of likes balls, but whatever. At the same time, like I said, I'm not retired. What the fuck else am I going to do? Just by default, I like things that, in my opinion, are productive. I'm not a party guy. I'm not to me, going to events, like, hey, just sitting around and drinking and shit, that's boring to me. I don't find that a good time. I almost slightly, when I know I have to do that, I get anxiety. Like, I don't even want to do that. The only exception is if it's around people I really like, and there's not too many of them out there. And the thing is you should know who you are, because if you contacted me and I've willingly met up with you and hung out with you at a restaurant and got drinks, that means I actually like you, because trust me, I'm saying no otherwise. And the only other reason I was there is because you contacted Hellcat and I had to go on a double date that I didn't want to goddamn go on. But that's just not my interest. It's only kind of cool in select few scenarios when I'm around people I really like. Like, if I go over to goddamn Athnar's house, shoot a video or hang out and have some mules, yeah, that's a good time, because he's one of those select few people. But sitting at home and doing that shit, or sitting at a bar, to me, that's a complete waste of time. But it's a waste of time to me because I don't enjoy it. I find that to be extremely boring. I'd rather sit at home and literally watch fucking Netflix, and I don't even like doing that. So, but if you enjoy it, if that's like gives you happiness, I say you absolutely should be goddamn doing it, because goddamn You want to live your life too, like I've always said. You know what I mean? You don't want to just be doing the stupid shit, going to work that you probably hate and doing chores. At that point, you're not living, you're just existing. So you got to keep that happy medium too. At least that's the motto I live by. But every man's free to do whatever the fuck they goddamn want. Chase 4, P question. What's up, dog? I was at the gym the other day wearing my Deicide long sleeve. Bought from Hells, of course. And some hoagie asks, hey, bro, is that Marilyn Manson? Dude, I've had the exact... it's been a long time since I got that scenario. Exactly. Dude, what are you talking about? Like, okay, you don't know the band. I get that. I 100% get you're a normie, you never heard of Deicide, and you see it. But at what point... I mean, okay, dude, that's literally like saying somebody's wearing a rap shirt. Complete rapper of today's society. You know I'm completely out of the loop. I don't know who today's equivalents are, right? And it says fucking Rapper Bob. That's the current guy. And I go up. It says Rapper Bob. Pretty legible too. But even say let's say it's an illegible logo. Can't read it. Hey, bro, is that Tupac? It doesn't say Tupac. Like, why would I say that? Because obviously that's what he knows is Manson. Obviously, in that guy, I know the Pac. To me, that's just, you literally someone just needs to pull out a baseball bat and smash his fucking head in right there because he is too stupid he doesn't deserve a license to live, in my opinion. People like that, this fucking civilization, this fucking goddamn plague called humanity that needs to be swatted like a fly. It's, what was there, 10 billion people? Okay, well, we're 9 billion over fucking polluted, so 9 billion got to go, in my goddamn opinion. Just waste of life. When you're that dumb, you don't get a license to live. To me, you just don't. Like Deicide says, it is fools in this world we do not need. We don't need them, man. We got too many of them. That, to me, is your automatic tard. Don't deserve to live. I'm sorry, but that is stupid as fuck. It doesn't say Marilyn Manson. It clearly, even if you couldn't read it, it doesn't even slightly looks like it says Marilyn Manson. It's not even 2 fucking words. Even if you couldn't read it, which is pretty legible, Deicide, it's 1 word, not even the same amount of letters. How could you possibly, under any fucking circumstances, fuck that up? And I've had the exact same scenario. Mine was in high school. It was a Cradle of Filth shirt. It was Cruelty of the Beast. And somebody says, is that Marilyn Manson? A, no fucking douche. B, why are we talking? C, why are you in high school, man? Go back to literally kindergarten with the goddamn alphabet men and learn your ABCs, because you clearly can't fucking read yet, so I'm assuming you don't know your ABCs. How the fuck do you mistake? Okay, I understand the Cradle logo, that's illegible. But it doesn't say Marilyn Manson. It doesn't even closely maybe say Marilyn Manson. And, hell, I don't know much about Marilyn Manson, but I do know this. I've seen his logo. Guess what? It's legible. So if you know who it is, too, you somewhat are in that goddamn loop as well. He's got a legible logo. How are you mistaken for that? Again, people that stupid in my goddamn humble crocodile pit, if the dog was fucking president, do not deserve to live. Automatically, just should be exterminated, swatted like a fly. Fucking leave on this goddamn essay. He says, bro, is that Marilyn Manson? Like it doesn't, it doesn't, Deicide, he says, it doesn't basically, Deicide in big letters, he's big O typos in here. Deicide in big letters in the front. I told him no, and he kept asking, oh, goddamn, he's persistent too. And he kept asking, what, dude, you can't type for shit, homeboy, I'll tell you that. What some of my favorite band are, I said, Deicide, Nunslaughter, and Regurgitation. You bet your ass you better be a goddamn Dead by Dog, homeboy. I don't know where you're from. You didn't put your location. But goddamn, Regurgitation, if that's one of your favorite bands, playing goddamn Dead by Dog. When's Dead by Dog, dog? We've already been over this, Bubbles. Watch the back catalog or open up your ears right now. Write it down if you need to. Put in your little fucking gadget, your brain, a.k.a. your phone. June 21st, Youngstown, Ohio. West Side Bowl, the best goddamn club in Ohio, by a very large fucking margin. Regurgit's playing their original goddamn lineup. And the day before, put on the God by the Bucks, a pre-show, Friday, June 20th, at No Class. It's a 50-minute, 5-0 drive from the club, from West Side Bowl. But just shut the fuck up, man. I'm tired of these fucking hoagies, and they can't do a little bit of driving. Take a road trip, pop in the goddamn TISH, and you'll be there in no time. Just pick out Hacked Up for Barbecue. 50-minute disc for a 50-minute drive. I'm tired of this bullshit. Back in the goddamn day, me, Eazy-E, and Sea-Dog, 50-minute drive was the norm. The fucking norm. Did it all the time. Flying up to Flying Machine, a.k.a. the Flying Trailer. First off, that was a 60-minute drive. Second the fuck off, dude. We were there goddamn damn near weekly in that motherfucker. Ohio Death Fest, dude. It was I can't remember if it was 2 or 3 days. Drove back and forth. Let's just say it was 2 days. Drove 60 minutes there Friday. Saw the show. Drove back home 60 fucking minutes. The show would start back up at either noon or 1 o'clock. Because I remember it was too goddamn early because you literally got home at 5 a.m. I'm not even exaggerating. At least I know one year we did. Tired as fuck. Got back up and drove back up there an hour on Saturday. Drove back home an hour. I'm tired of you fucking lazy fucks, slack fucks. Nothing but goddamn excuses. Weekend fucking warriors. Absolute fucking posers that you're not at a goddamn show unless it's a 15-minute drive, bro. That ain't a go-getter. That ain't a real metalist. That ain't chains and fucking leather. That ain't metallized blood. That ain't like an ever-flowing fucking stream. That's poser central, goddammit. So I don't want to hear no shit. The Nuns playing the goddamn pre-show. And that's your two of your three fucking favorite bands. You better be a Dead by Dog, brah. Best be. And you're a dog watcher. And you said it paid ski. So surely you think I'm some type of fucking value. Well, guess what? Dumbo is going to be at both fucking events. So get your ass there, goddammit. I'm tired of these dumbass excuses. Fucking leave out with this goddamn essay. Favorite bands are Deicide, Nunslaughter, and Regurgitation. And he looked like deer in headlights. Oh, dude, he's 1,000% deer in headlights. Dick in the mouth. 2 dicks. Waiting for a third dick to get stuffed in that asshole at the same time, mind you. If he doesn't know who Deicide is, thinks it's Marilyn Manson. You mentioned the Almighty Nun and goddamn the Gurge. No fucking way in fuck does he know what that is. Zero chance. You have a better chance of walking outside on a sunny fucking day and getting struck by goddamn lightning than this fucking doofus-ass moron knowing who Nunslaughter and Regurgitation are. Deer in headlights, dick in the mouth. What does the dog do when he encounters these people? Drag them by the ears and hang them upside down by their toenails? I don't, but I should, shouldn't I now? It's almost painful talking to these out-of-the-loop hoagies, and the worst part is they keep talking and don't shut the fuck up. Believe it or not, I'm actually probably more polite about it than you think. I guess more than you guys probably think. But at the same time, if Elcat was in here, she'd probably be laughing her ass off. Shit, you're not polite at all. What the fuck are you talking about? Fair enough, but it's not to the degree of hanging him up by his toenails. I'll give you an example. Again, the last guy, but he came up to me, but he already came up to me once before. This is actually recently. He tried to come up to me again, and I know he was going to try to talk to me about music because he came up to me twice, and it was only about music. He's one of those guys, annoying as fuck looking. Pretty sure he's out of jail. Fucking did 5 years in jail. How do you know that, dog? Dude, he 100% screams it. I can spot that shit a mile a goddamn way. He's roughly my age. Again, didn't ask him, but I can tell by goddamn looking at him. It's much to contrary belief. I know you dumb fucks think dog looks like he's 66. No, he goddamn doesn't. He looks like his age, 40 fucking years old. I don't know what to tell you, Bubbles. You're goddamn 19-year-old fucking virgin. Never seen a fucking man. I don't tell you. I look fucking 40. Max 45. Okay, that's what a man looks like. I don't tell you. So he's roughly my goddamn age. I can actually gauge ages. I'm a grown goddamn man. Just out of jail, and I was on the goddamn leg press the first time. The funny thing is, I was literally wearing Deicide shirt, but it was a t-shirt, not a long sleeve. So that's funny for this goddamn story, same scenario. And he starts talking about goddamn music, and he said, yeah, who are those guys? And I just said, oh, dude, Deicide. I was like, Deicide, Morbid Angel, Cannibal Corpse. I was like, you don't know those 3 bands? No, never heard of them, bro. I was like, if you don't know those, then we don't have to talk about we have nothing to talk about music because you don't know anything I listen to. I was like, they're literally the biggest bands of the subgenre that I listen to. They're the biggest. So not trying to be a dick, if you don't know who they are, you literally know nothing of what I listen to. And then he was asking me about some fest I'm going to, which was at the Mansfield Prison, which the idea of having a show there is pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. I'm like, I know nothing about it. I was like, not to toot my own horn and to pat myself on the goddamn back. Usually, if it's an event that's in Ohio and it's a metal fest, if it's real metal, not necessarily my going, but there's a very, 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 very high probability I've at least heard about it and know what gonna know about it. I have no idea what you're talking about. Who's playing, bro? Oh, dude, nothing but old school shit. So I'm thinking, holy fuck, nothing but goddamn old school shit. Surely the almighty Hyrax is on there. I'm old school shit. His words, not mine, goddammit. I'm thinking mostly thrash and old school death metal, all stuff from the 80s. Like, he said old school, old bands, man. He's busting out old bands. Oh, fucking busting out old bands again. Fuck yeah, goddamn Hyrax. Maybe some of these goddamn geezers are getting back to him. There's a reunite. Maybe he's dusting some shit off. Okay, old shit, right? Like who, bro? Oh, I can't remember the whole list, but I know he's got Disturbed coming. I'm like, dude, enough fucking said. I don't listen to Disturbed. Really, bro? I thought they were pretty heavy. Well, you thought fucking wrong, homeboy. Oh, yeah, no, man. But he's got some killer shit. I was like, put it to you this way, homeboy. There's no way nothing I'm into by any stretch of the goddamn definition is playing if Disturbed is on the bill. And I don't want to hear any fucking stupid replies. Well, they played Ozfest, dog, and you like early Ozzy and Black Sabbath, so that they could just... Dude, that's why I laugh at you fucking geezer fucks that think Rainbow, goddamn Black Sabbath, Ozzy, that's the shit. I don't even count those bands as liking. That to me is like saying I'm a foodie and I like pizza. We've already been on this discussion. Love food, bro. I'm all about food, ethnic food, everything. Oh yeah, like what are you into? Dude, burgers, pizzas, and dogs. I don't ask any human being if you like pizza. I don't ask a human being if you like hamburgers or hot dogs or ice cream. That's automatically fucking given. You're a complete fucking weirdo and need to get your goddamn head examined if you don't legitimately like those foods. Now, you may try to stay away from those foods as much as possible like the dog does so you don't complete a complete fat fuck. But do you enjoy them? Of course. If you say you don't, you have something mentally wrong upstairs. That's the way I see Sabbath and Maiden and Rainbow. I assume everybody on this planet who's not even a metal enjoys those. Who the fuck doesn't like Sabbath Bloody Sabbath title track? NIB, Iron Man, all the goddamn fucking greats by them. I mean, pretty much the entire Master Reality. That's given. I assume every human being likes it, so I don't even qualify that. So I want to make that perfectly fucking straight, because I know some wise ass is going to say that. So I blew him off. Basically, just I said, oh, yeah, no. But the last time, this was like, again, 2 weeks ago. So that scenario with the Deicide Disturbed thing, that was over a year ago. And then he confronted me once other, but it was very brief. And this, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago, maybe a month, let's say probably less than a month. I'm in the middle of a set, getting ready to do my next set. And I had my headphones in. And I kind of made it a New Year's thing. I was thinking about it. I thought about it after. So it had to been around New Year's. I'm not talking to these jerks no more. I'm just blowing them off. I'm tired of these fucking idiots getting a little too goddamn friendly at the gym. I don't talk at the fucking gym. If I'm at the fucking gym and unless I'm done training, I'm having a goddamn protein shake and getting in the shower, you are not allowed to even speak to me, even if the fucking building is on fire and being like, dog, the roof is going to cave in and you're going to die if you don't leave now. Even then, don't come and talk to me. Don't knock on this goddamn door. So I just did this. Dude, he comes up to me and I see he's saw you. He's giving me music. I just did this. Let's go away. Lindsay thought that was dickish as fuck. Good. I don't even want to talk to them. Fuckers never even heard of goddamn Deicide. Didn't I already clarify the other goddamn name? If you cannot name me 5 Deicide songs, we do not have anything to talk about music. Do not talk about music. Do not ask me about bands. Do not say anything. Unsubscribe to this goddamn channel. You don't have to like Deicide. You don't think they're the best band. You don't have to own anything. But if you cannot name 5 songs, I am sorry. Do not talk to me about music. We have nothing, absolutely nothing fucking in common. Zero, zilch, zippity fucking doodah. Do not talk to me about goddamn music. I have zero interest in talking to your canoe ass. Oh, that was done. Yeah. That's how I handled it. Order goddamn question. Make this goddamn last one. Dylan Crouch. Order question for J-Dawg. Several years back, Hell's released the Sentinix album Decadence, Prophecies of Cosmic Chaos. Sure did, homeboy. That was a long time ago. That's like 20 years ago, before half you hoagies were alive. Would you guys ever consider working with them again? Maybe, maybe not. I would love to see the 1997 album Reflections pressed on vinyl. Oh, I agree. That's actually probably their best goddamn album. A lot of the old guys will say, it's funny. I actually went back and listened to the first album the other day in the shop. It's a good death metal album, but you don't need it. I mean, it's a Swedish death metal album that it's like, it's so fucking inferior to Like an Ever Flowing Stream, Left Hand Path, We're No Light Dolls, Into the Grave, fucking Mega Slaughter's I can't think of the name. Not Death Remains. It's a goddamn demo. Whatever the fuck it's called. The only goddamn Mega Slaughter album. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's far inferior to that. It's a very okay death metal album, and I thought they got a little bit better. Like Hell Brigade's better. Reflections is better. They broke up and then came back. To be honest with you, the last album I kind of know, and I didn't love it. I like it. Was the LP that we did that you mentioned. After that, I'm pretty sure they broke up and then they came back. Is that when they did like Blood Hunt and stuff? Was that pre or the post shit I didn't care about? I was just like, just more Swedish death metal. It's decent. It's fine. I was just like, it's just in that category as like where a lot of bands were, even in the mid 90s. It's pointless Swedish death metal you didn't need. I'm like, this sounds like a bunch of other bands. I was like, I don't need it. It's fine. But if I was to work with them, Reflections would probably be the main one, or Hell, because I don't know if Hell Brigade's ever been on vinyl. Oh, Diabolic Desolation. I like that one a lot too, but I think that is on vinyl. I might even own it, but I definitely own the CD. So my three favorites, yes, Reflections, Hell Brigade, Diabolic Desolation. Everything else, and the album we did, I'll put that in fourth place though. Everything else, it's fine, but I kind of don't care about. What's the first album? Malice something? I own it. It's fine, but it's not like I'm not reckoning that over the goddamn. What's that Mega Slaughter's gonna piss me off? Oh, it's right here. Calls from Beyond, goddamn it. Look at this. DAWG's got two different goddamn pressing, just to show you. DAWG knows what's up. This is one of the goddamn greatest Swedish death metal albums ever in existence. I got the demos on here. The demos are okay. It's just the album's way better. It's one of those bands where their album is better than the demos, which a lot of bands, their demos are better than the album. Their demos, yeah, they were inferior to the album. Just like kind of like Possessed. The Possessed demo, it's like, in my opinion, you don't need it. It's the album, Seven Churches is way better. The only Possessed demos, in my opinion, you do need was the post ones without Becerra. The Martyr's Wake and Seventh Sign. DAWG owns them both on a 12-inch bootleg picture disc, of course. Do I have that on the goddamn? I think I have a dub of it. Oh, no, I don't. It's in the club, yeah. But I do own that. Those are great. It's with fucking Mike singing, not Becerra. Those are great, just so you know, in case you happen to give a fuck. I think it's a 1990 demo, a 91 demo, or it's 91 demo, 93 demo, but something like this. It's one of them. But two demos. There's a bootleg picture disc. That's the best version of it. That's what I highly recommend. He says 1997 album Reflections pressed on vinyl, especially considering it's 25 years old and has never been pressed on vinyl ever. Other albums like Malice, Maleficanum, I remember that one being just okay. Blood Hunt and Hell Brigade are also seriously needing of a repress. It's possible we work with them, but I mean, I want to get your goddamn hopes up. Again, if we were, main ones I'd be interested in is primarily Reflections and Hell Brigade. Not even Diabolical Desolation, because I'm virtually positive that's been done. But, I mean, Setnex, honestly, nobody cares about that band. Let's just call it like it is. Again, I keep it raw, so if that pisses those guys off, that's fine. I mean, I know, I see the stats. We get them in stock. Even when we did the LP, it was a dog bone. Woof, 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 woof. Nobody cares. But it's funny, though. Take an album like Hell Brigade. That's way more goddamn metal and way more goddamn just better music than any of these silly-ass, stupid fucking bands that people follow today of these newbies. Again, the Wimp Wounds, the fucking Nutsack, and just all this dumbness. It's better than all this twink talk death metal. That's what those bands are, dude. 200 Wimp Wounds is twink talk death metal, not underground death metal, and not played by goddamn real metalists. So, never say never, but it's not coming up any goddamn time soon. And what would entice it more is the band needs to get their goddamn stock up, because that would be more of a pleasure release, but it's like, shit, dude, vinyl's expensive to do, and these are just sitting there collecting goddamn dust just because the DAWG wants one. DAWG don't mind doing that on occasions, but it's usually stuff that he's a super fan of. For example, when we did the Centurions, those probably moved about the same pace as the goddamn Setnex, so kind of slower, but I'm a way bigger Centurion fan than I'm a Setnex fan. So it's like, when it sells, don't care. I just want this for sure for myself. Abhorrence, Evoking Abominations, that Listenable Records is supposedly doing, but Jesus fuck, man. Over 10 years and still not out. That's one I would do, even if it went off out the door, just because I legitimately am a super fan. I want it out for myself. Setnex, it's like, I'm a fan, but not a goddamn super fan. So hanging on a bunch of albums, collecting cobwebs, business side, not my fucking preferred goddamn thing to do. So, but never say never. We'll see. Comes with search, you nothing to do, but they got my scans by the morning. And don't forget them paid skis. It's dry fucking day. What do you mean, dog? You answer 2. They came in yesterday, homeboy. You know the goddamn drill. It's 2 minimum. Minimum 2. Every single day, 7 days a week. Dog don't take days off. 365 days a year. That's the minimum. And we ain't even close to that shit. Dead by Dog ticket. Don't even want to hear any fucking crap. Get your goddamn Dead by Dog ticket in the description box as well, Bubbles. And J-Dog slogan shirt, good for any time of goddamn year. All in the description box. If you can't figure it out, ask Mama how to do it. Later, goddammit.